everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I thought I was going to do a day in the life, basically. Even though I don't have a huge amount on at the moment in terms of events that I'm going to and all that kind of stuff, I just thought I'd bring you along to everything that I'm doing today. This morning was kind of chilled. It's maybe like 8:30 now. I got up at about 8. I haven't had breakfast yet. I kind of like to wait to have breakfast until I'm actually hungry in the mornings, but I have an Invisalign appointment later for my teeth, so I'm gonna have to have breakfast now so that I can clean my teeth before I go, so that I have clean teeth for my Invisaligns. So I'm just gonna go make breakfast now, and then later today I've got boxing, and then this evening I've got an event I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about later. It sounds really exciting. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film in there, but it sounds like a very interesting event that is right up my street, so that's cool. I'm just gonna go make breakfast now and have my daily morning decaf, because that's the thing that gets me up, even though it's decaf. I don't know, I think it's psychosomatic. I'm off the caffeine at the moment. I found that I was struggling to stay asleep when I was getting to sleep. I'm really good at sleeping, like getting to sleep at night, but I saw a sleep specialist yesterday and I'm waking up like 8 or 9 times during the night, so even if I'm in bed for 9-10 hours, I'm actually only getting 7, maybe 7.5 hours of sleep. So trying to fix that by not drinking caffeine, which I kind of sporadically delve into, and also less alcohol, which is really sad, but we'll get over it at some point. Right, anyway, breakfast time. Here we have my morning decaf mocha with milk, which is like a mixture of coconut, almond, oat, cashew, like a mix of all the stuff. I have this every single morning. It pretends that it's coffee, so it makes me happy. Now breakfast. So I am making avocado on toast because I'm a classic millennial. I don't have avocado every day. In fact, I probably only buy them maybe once a month or so. But I had a blood test done the other day because I had not had one done since turning vegan, and I just thought it was probably quite a good idea because I used to be anemic when I was pescatarian, so I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't. And it came back saying basically your good cholesterol levels, which are HDLs, are like just slightly above what is the kind of normal range, which actually is a good thing because HDL lowers LDLs, and LDLs are like your bad cholesterol, and that's what you get from like saturated fats and red meat and all that kind of stuff. So they said that's probably something to do with the fact that I eat so much olive oil, nuts, seeds and avocado. So it may not be good for the environment, but it's definitely good for us. So yeah, just enjoying it every so often and definitely keeping up with the olive oil obsession. So as I eat breakfast, I'm just gonna double check to see if there are any writing jobs that have come my way. So in a world where social media, or at least Instagram, is obviously not going to be here forever, I'm trying to do more writing. Like, so my background in biology then went into science communications and science writing and stuff, and I absolutely love writing with a passion, honestly. Like when I've got a subject that I really want to write about, it's just like word vomit onto the computer, and then I have to like cut back a little bit. But I'm trying to write for lots of different publications at the moment, mainly because they can pitch ideas that I might not have thought of for my own blog, or that might not be relevant to my own blog, but I still want to write about. So like the more sciencey stuff I wouldn't necessarily write about on my own blog, but might work for a different publication or something like that. So I'm trying to pitch out to various different people and see if they need any freelance writers. So if you guys actually know of anyone or have any ideas of places that might be good for that, let me know. But yeah, I'm just getting in contact with a million people at once, and this is something that I never would have done when I was younger. Like I never would have messaged people kind of asking for work. For some reason I thought it was more like embarrassing, like you can't get work for yourself, which is not how it is. I can get plenty of work for myself, but it's not necessarily work that I can see myself doing in 10 years time, whereas science writing I can definitely see myself doing for the rest of my life because I've always really enjoyed it. So yeah, just gonna figure some things out and figure out who else I can pitch to, basically, is my big question now. So I'm gonna have a think about that today. And also, I'm hosting a running event on the 29th of September and the tickets went out yesterday. We've already sold just under half of them, which is great. I'm just gonna think of new ways to actually get that out to like a bigger audience of people who are interested in running as well. Honestly, I'm so excited for the event. So just to give you an idea of what it is, I'm hosting a run club, but as well as just going for a 5k run, which is going to be like a casual 5k, it's not going to be all out or anything like that. My physio, who fixed me essentially after the Tokyo Marathon, absolutely ruined me, is going to be doing a talk, and you guys sent over all your questions via my Instagram about like what you want to know about running. So like, how do you find a training program, how do you start running, what shoes should you wear, how do you prevent injuries, how do you recover from injuries, what sort of cross training should you do, all of that kind of stuff. And those are questions I get asked like almost on a daily basis. Basically, Zoe has put together this talk where she'll go into all of that stuff, and Zoe is a trained physio, but also she's a triathlete, so she understands just telling people, you know, just don't run. If you're injured, just don't run, is not going to cut it. It's more like, how can I recover quicker, how can I strengthen myself to avoid injuries in the future, and all that kind of stuff. So she's gonna put together a talk about that. So after we go on the run, we're gonna have the talk, and then she's agreed to do gait analysis for everyone. And gait analysis is where a physio or, you know, running specialist looks at the way that you run, videos it and like plays it back in slow motion to see what injuries you might be prone to, and if you are looking for a particular shoe, they might be able to suggest which shoe you can get to correct for any sort of turning of the feet, like pronation. And so I found out that I turn outwards like that until I'm really tired, at which point I turn inwards, and that's when I get injured. So that was really useful for Zoe to be able to tell me, and that means you can work on strengthening exercises to kind of fix that. Yeah, so she's going to be doing that with every single person who attends, and then of course we have food and drink and goodie bags, because why would you not? And everyone that goes is also getting like a day pass to Virgin Active, which I always find really useful, because when I'm traveling around London I don't necessarily want to be paying 5, 10, 15, 20 quid for a session at various different places. So that's the running event. Just going to put out like another Instagram story now, and hopefully we'll get some more people buying tickets. Fingers crossed. But yeah, gonna check my emails as well. Just about to leave for the Invisalign appointment. I have 35 minutes to do a 45-minute walk, so that's fun. Just gonna pace it down, and I'll let you know how my appointment goes afterwards. But I'm on week 9 out of 14, I think, or going on to week 9 out of 14. We're like well over halfway, and I think my teeth are looking alright. But yeah, gotta march because I'm already late. Made it on time, just. Okay, so I had my appointment with my healthcare clinic. I'm now on week 10 of 14 of the aligners, which are going really well. Apparently everything's going fine, and then like at the end of the time, if it's not worked out perfectly, then they give you more, basically. But hopefully it'll be fine, and hopefully I'll get to take them out and just have the retainer in after that, because I would just like some really straight teeth where I don't have to wear retainers. Not that I mind them, but you know, sometimes it's nice to not have to worry about that, and to just be eating all day without having to take it out and all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, I've just arrived at One London, where I'm going to be doing boxing. After my fight, I had about 3 months off where I was just training for fun, not really doing anything very intense. Obviously I was doing a lot of physio stuff because of my knees, but yeah, I wasn't doing anything really extreme, because boxing training is the most intense training I think you can do. So like after my marathon I was tired, sure, but actually after both my boxing fights I've been absolutely broken, both physically and mainly mentally. So it's nice to have had some time off, downtime basically, because I'd just been competing month on month on month since March. So getting back into it again now, which is really nice. I did my first session in 3 months the other day, and now I'm back to it every week or every other week. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling like pretty unfit for me at the moment, but I think that's one of the joys of getting back into it, is you can see the improvements in fitness, and you can only see that if you come from like a little bit of a lower level. So yeah, we're gonna go back in now and see Rick. I'm actually a bit nervous, you know, you haven't been training in a while and then you got to go back like all into it full on at the same time. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm very nervous, a bit tired today. Along to the gym that I've been at forever. They just got a freaking boxing ring. This is so exciting. We can actually box in a ring now. I heard Rick's voice is all the way over there. It's hiding. Okay, that was really great and way better than I expected. Yeah, I get so nervous before doing a session where I haven't like done that specific thing for ages, and also I did an abs day 2 days ago, and boxing is so good for your core and I really felt it today, so definitely working hard. Gonna head back home now, grab some food, 'cause I'm absolutely starving, and then I've got an event this evening, so busy. I wouldn't usually get food out, especially when I'm about to go home. I think it's just a waste of money, but I'm absolutely starving. So I went to Fanny's Kebabs and got a falafel wrap and some sweet potato fries that I'm gonna eat on my way home because I am hungry. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just about to go out. I'm feeling absolutely knackered. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've done so much more exercise than I've actually done, but I've had a little bit of a sit down on the bed and was just doing my work from there. As you can tell, I'm wearing far too much makeup. I might fix that in a second. I went through a phase of about 2 years of like not really wearing any makeup at all, so it feels a bit weird to wearing some again, but I just thought might as well dress up as it's a nice event. So I just had another look at the invite, and basically what it is for a fashion rental site called Lone Hood, and it's a talk about what the fashion industry can learn from the sustainable food movement. So for example, reducing waste and recycling and reusing things that would otherwise not be used. So for example, offcuts of vegetables that you can actually use in meals rather than just chucking them in the bin, and not, for example, taking off the peel of some vegetables and just cooking with the whole thing. I mean, that stuff's good for you anyway, so we should all be doing that. So I'm really excited. There's like a discussion as well as a 3-course dinner, so I get food, so I'm happy. Just gonna show you what I'm wearing. This is an old, oh my god, where is it from? Oh yeah, it's Sweaty Betty. This is a Sweaty Betty jumpsuit. Yes, they do jumpsuits. And then the shoes are really old Primark. I don't know if I feel a bit bad when I wear Primark and talk about sustainability, but they are about 6 years old, so that's not too bad. And their necklaces are Astrid and Mew, except for the middle one, which was an anniversary gift from Rhian. And then, oh, I forgot to put my earrings in. That one's from Astrid and Mew as well. I'm not gonna take my camera because I don't want to disturb the event while I'm there, but I'm gonna leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope it was interesting or useful or something. Of course, I hate doing these like what I eat in a day vlogs, so I don't like it when people say, oh my god, is that what you're eating? Or, oh, you're eating far too much. It's like, well, that was one day out of my entire life, so yeah, don't take that at face value, please. I will see you next week. If you did like this vlog, please do give it a big fat thumbs up. I'll be back with more fitness stuff very soon, both next week and I think the week afterwards as well. We've got some interesting challenges going on, so let me know what you think they might be, and if you'd like to see anything in particular, just comment down below. And that is it. I will see you later, and goodbye. Mwah. Bye.